Let's go ahead and talk about the law of attraction, alright? You know what that is, right? It's when you do bad, you get bad, and when you do good, you get good. It's basically the law of karma, the law of you get what you give, you give what you get. Well, not get, you know what I mean. You do bad, you get bad. You do good, you get good. That's the real law of attraction because it's frequencies, and there is not anything else in this world but these frequencies. In fact, the entire world is like a mind, and your physical reality is actually your unconscious mind. Now you see where we're coming from. If you are a mind, half of your reality is the physical reality, what is in your world that you're attracting, as well as the spiritual reality. But the physical reality is your unconscious mind. It's half of your world, half of your mind. And your aware thought reality is your conscious mind. So that's the other half of your reality. So you have physical reality, what comes into your awareness in the physical world, and you have your thought reality, your conscious mind and your inner world, your spiritual world, you could say. You could say physical and spiritual. All right. The spiritual is like emotions, thoughts, ideas, imaginal activity, these kinds of things. So conscious mind builds off of unconscious mind, physical reality. But we can use our conscious mind, our thoughts, to change our unconscious reality. Let's repeat that one more time. Conscious mind, the conscious mind in our head, builds off of the unconscious mind called the physical reality. You know how, like, in a so-called mind, there is the unconscious at the bottom, and then subconscious, and then conscious. Well, it's basically like that. Everything builds up of the conscious, or unconscious. So the unconscious is the very bottom. It's the physical-based reality that we're living in, and the conscious mind builds off of that. So yeah, the consciousness is the physical, or rather the spiritual, and the unconsciousness is the physical. That's what's going on here. That's the big secret. Physical reality and spirituality are separate, distinct from each other. Physical reality is one thing, spirituality is another thing, but they interact together as part of one whole, as part of one mind. And you see this when something happens to you in physical reality, you are affected internally. And when something happens to you internally, you are affected externally as well. But it's all part of one mind. So there's parts of your physical reality you can't sense or see, that which is outside of your perception. Let me repeat that. There's parts of your physical reality that you can't sense or see. That which is outside of your perception. You don't know what's happening 5 miles away from you. You can't hear what's going on there. It's the same way with your spiritual reality. There's parts of your spiritual reality that you aren't aware of right now, but it's still happening. But it is through the conscious mind that we affect our unconscious mind. So every change starts with the spiritual reality. Yin and yang. It is through the conscious mind, let me repeat it, that we affect our unconscious mind. So every change starts with a spiritual reality. So law of attraction, you do good, you get good. You do bad, you get bad. You have to start seeing the world as a mind. Your reality is mental. The universe is mental. You have spiritual that makes up one half of it, which is your invisible internal world, so to speak. And you have the external world, which is physical reality. In order to have a good world, you have to do good. You have to think good thoughts, which will lead to good words, and that will lead to good actions, or basically good thoughts will lead to good actions. And good actions will lead to good physical reality around you, because it affects back and forth. So, no matter how you are or where you are right now, it's time to give up your sins. It's time to start living righteously. It's time to start purifying your temple. Because you want to live a happy, good life. I know you do. A happy, blessed, easy life. I know that's what you want. And you have all the right in the world to achieve that. The thing is that we're eternal, we're immortal. You know, the spiritual side of us is, of course, the eternal side. The physical side will die, but it'll stay with us somehow in our mind, in our spiritual reality. But so we're eternal, so you can always change at any moment you want to. It's just, when will you make the change? When will you realize that you are part of one mind and your mind is split in two, called spiritual and physical, conscious and unconscious, and it's all part of one mind interacting, and you know this by now. If you can comprehend what I'm saying to you right now, you definitely know that you're affected by the physical reality and you're affected by the inner reality as well. Both are interacting and changing and adding up to create your reality, which is both at the same time. Thank you for watching. Some people will tell you that it's just physical reality. No. Some people will tell you it's just spiritual. No. There's two halves to it. Just like you see two halves to your brain. So thank you for watching.